what's up everyone? Today is just going to be a bit more of a chill video. So Hypixel released a new Skyblock hub and I've been getting a lot of questions in the chat asking where things are. So today I'm just going to give a really quick tour of the Skyblock hub. From spawn, if you turn left, you will immediately have access to the bank, the bazaar, and the new auction house, which contains 5 auction agents. Each of these agents act exactly like the auction master, and I think Hypixel did this to reduce crowd around the single NPC. My personal favorite thing to do inside of this area is get bounced back by the invisible shield that goes around the NPC. So good job to Hypixel for trying to reduce crowds around the auction master. There are now 2 NPCs to access the bazaar. The bazaar agent still acts exactly like the regular bazaar NPC. Not quite as grand as the auction house, but at least the bazaar is no longer just crammed behind the auction house. Now it's crammed next to the auction house. Right next to the bazaar, you also have the adventurer and the lumber merchant. Directly in front of where you spawn, you have the Skyblock map in the exact same spot it was in the first hub, and you also have the new community center, which is still under construction. If you go straight and slightly to the left, you'll notice a new little gathering area. Unfortunately, Hypixel didn't actually add any new fairy souls in this update, they just moved around fairy souls, so there's one in the well, and I'm sure there's a lot more around this village. I don't want to steal too much content from Time Dio though, so I'm just going to go ahead and let him make that video. To the left of this well, we have the library with the librarian, and then directly in front of the well, we have the blacksmith and the rune crafting area. I don't actually think this place moved at all. I think it's actually in the exact same spot, because right here is the entrance to the coal mine, but I might be mistaken. Next to the blacksmith, we also have the mine merchant, the armor smith, and the weaponsmith. They did make some minor changes to the coal mine, but nothing too drastic. And they even still have the little mini catacombs dungeon hub, though they did add another entrance to the coal mine in the graveyard. Pat, the NPC who sells gravel, got a little bit of an upgrade for his house, and I actually think they did this so that you couldn't spawn the headless horseman in the gravel hut. Directly behind the area where you can spawn, you can see they moved the temporary NPC event stand. And directly behind the NPC stand, you can see they've kept the flower house in the same location, but they did remove the alchemist hut and added a bit more of a path to get to the dungeon hub. The builder NPC is now located left of the event stand, and the bar and Maddox the Slayer are still in the exact same location. To the right of the event stand, we can see that they've moved the house for the carpenter. Just as useless as always. And farther left, you can see that Taylor the Tailor has gotten a bit of an upgrade. They still have the tailor shop downstairs where you can buy the 75 million coin tuxedo. Does anyone else want something to be hidden in these paintings? Just me? Okay. Continuing down this path, you can see that they've moved the alchemist and also the redstone house. One thing that I am a fan of, right behind the alchemist house, they've actually added a field where you can farm some netherwort. This should make it a lot easier for early game players to unlock netherwort. Directly to the left of the spawn portal, you can see they've moved the farm merchant and given her her own little house. And if we continue down this path, you can see that they've moved the pet house. Pretty much the exact same setup as before. Level 98 Enderman? I see you never learn, George. If we go down the path between the pet house and the farm merchant, we can see that the fish merchant has actually gotten quite the upgrade. Now he has quite the house and can actually fish anywhere off of the side of his house. He also keeps Plumber Joe in the corner. It seems like they've freed him from the basement he was trapped in for so long. The farm and the hub got a little bit of an upgrade and now has a water tower. They've added a little bit of a downpour system from the mountains, which leads down into that river, which goes to the fisherman's hut. And that river and pond that this flows into are also new. If I remember correctly, I think this just used to be a ditch. And I honestly don't remember how this river went in the old hub, but it looks like they've added a bit more feature, and there's now a little bit of a cave in here that you can explore. And at the end of this cave, there's a nice little pond with a waterfall flowing from the top of the mountain. Yeah, I don't think that was here, because that's directly beneath the wizard tower. Well, it'll still be 3 to 5 business days before your portal is fixed. So if it's Skyblock year 84, and each year lasts 4 31-hour seasons, Skyblock has been a thing for roughly 10,400 hours, which translates to just about 433 days. Which means that a business day to the wizard translates to 144 real-life days, or 86.4 business days if he fulfills his 5 business day offer. There's a house next to the wizard tower, bad politic joke alert, and it seems like they've hired Donald Trump to do some business for them because there's a brand new wall that surrounds the entire graveyard. The Emerald Pillar got a well-deserved upgrade. And finally, they've completely redone the crypt. Look at how much nicer this looks compared to how it used to. Now they have like vines hanging down from the ceiling, and it's much bigger in general. They've also redone this area where the golden ghoul spawns, and personally, I really like it. Maybe at some point they can add something behind these doorways. And that really seems to be about it. So yeah, now that I've given you a pretty basic village tour, please stop asking me where everything is. For free bread, visit VR Lizard. What is your favorite disc? My favorite disc is Cat. Aw, he's out of my favorite disc. Let's see, does he have good taste in music? This guy should be a professional DJ. He's giving me 10 entire loaves of bread. Well, 10 loaves of bread deserves 10,000 coins. Just because I'm super lazy, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 bread in each of these item frames so they don't look empty. And a lot of you have been coming to my island and complaining about how I spent so much money, so I added this really nice sign to let you know how I feel. I regret nothing. Well, I definitely got sidetracked on that video. It's really fun interacting with the Skyblock community. I just wish there weren't so many scammers. Part of the reason I wanted to make this video was so that I could quickly let you guys know what my plan is for the school year. School's starting pretty soon, and unfortunately for me, that means I won't have as much free time to make videos. So I've thought about it quite a bit, and I definitely don't want to quit YouTube. It's been so much fun watching this channel grow and making videos for you guys, and you really seem to be enjoying them. So during the school year, I'm going to try my best to upload at least 1 video a week. I ran a poll and the majority of you said you wanted the video to be uploaded on Friday, so that's when I'll upload it. School can be unpredictable, and some weeks I might not have any homework and other weeks I might have a ton, so we'll see how it goes. If I'm feeling particularly inspired, you guys might see an extra video every once in a while. So thanks to Hypixel for releasing a new dungeon hub so I can have an excuse to make a quick channel update, and thanks to you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!